Yeah, man. What's going on, YouTube? Yeah, that's for the wife. Anyway, what's up, YouTube? This video is for you guys. Everybody that's out there looking how to do time management. I gotta thank somebody, though, for teaching me time management. He was my trainer. Trainer James. Trainer James 2013 it is. You gotta check out his page if you haven't already. My trainer made his own YouTube page. He's got a lot of cool stuff on there. He just called me Princess, so I called him Queen. So let the battle begin. But anyway, yeah, check out his page, Trainer James 2013. Anyway, topic of discussion: how to manage your time correctly. The way it works with DOT is you get 70 hours a week. Okay. In that 70 hours, in that during one day, you get a 14-hour clock. Okay. And you are only allowed to drive 11 hours of that 14 hours. Okay? Now, the way it works is this. Let's just use easy numbers here. Okay? If you wake up and you are ready to start driving at 8 o'clock on your first day, you will do your pre-trip and everything, and you go to your Qualcomm, and you do a macro 8 that you're getting ready to start driving. And you go to macro 8, and then go to line 3 that you start driving, right? At 8 o'clock. Now, the way the Qualcomm is set up with Warner, when you do your macro 3 at 8 o'clock, it's going to deduct 15 minutes for your pre-trip, okay? So it automatically brings you back to 7:45 that you did your pre-trip and you started driving at 8 o'clock. So make sure when you do your 10-hour break, I'm going to get into that in a second. So I'm just wanting to give you the whole rundown, okay? It's going to come in later, okay? Let me show you this thing here. This is my cheat sheet here, okay? I've had this for a while now. Okay. Line 1. Hold on. Line 1, off-duty personal drive time, okay? And you're going to do macro 8 and macro 52 for those. Line 2 is sleeper berth. Line 3 is driving. Lines 4, this is everything else, okay? Look at it. Read it. Okay? If you guys don't have this in your truck, I recommend you get it. Do a freeze frame of this or something and take a picture of it. It's really good stuff to have, okay? Anyway, so you're driving now, right? And you're out there rocking and rolling. And let's say, for instance, you stop to go to the bathroom, okay? Now, if you stop the truck, if you're on line 3 and you're driving and you stop the truck for longer than 5 to 7 minutes, the computer will pick you up and notice that the truck has stopped, and it will automatically put you on line 4. So be aware of that when you guys are driving around and have to stop to pee or whatever, and you stop longer than 7 minutes. Okay? It'll pick you up and put you on line 4 automatically. And then if you start driving without doing an 8, macro 8, it'll pick that up automatically too. But you want to make sure you do... Oh no. Sorry about that. You want to make sure you do all your macros, when you stop, when you start, and stuff, and stuff like that. But anyway, here comes the time management part. So let's say you drove for 10 hours to your destination, and you're near a truck stop where your destination is going to be at, right? And you know that your load has to be delivered at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? So you need to take a 10-hour break, okay? So if you're driving, okay, and your load has to be delivered at 8 o'clock in the morning, and let's say you're 15 minutes away with traffic, let's just call it that, or a half hour, or whatever. So now with your 10-hour break and the 15 minutes that you need to add for the pre-trip in the morning. So that's 10 hours and 15 minutes you need to add. Okay. You need to stop. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. You need to stop driving no later than 10 o'clock at night. Because at 10 o'clock at night, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, 9 o'clock. You need to stop driving. 9. 5. Hold on, I'm screwing up here. Hold on. If you stop at 9 o'clock, you can't start driving again until 7:15. Okay? So 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Yeah, so 7:15. Now, for you guys that suck at math, like I do, the best way to do it is during your day, when you stop driving, do a macro 49. With Werner, that is it pulls up your logs for the day, shows you how many hours you have left. And then the best way to do it in the morning is to do another macro 49 to verify that you have your 11 hours and your 14 hours back for the day. Just make sure that you have that time back plus minus the 15 minutes, because if you hit it right on the nose and you do your line 3, go on line, you're going to start driving, you got to make sure you have that 15 minutes in there, or else you can screw up your logs. Okay? So like I said, make sure when you do your 10-hour break, you add another 15 minutes to it for your pre-trip in the morning. Okay? Here's another good thing that a lot of guys get confused. Excuse me. You need to make sure that you do your 46, your inspection report. So, like, let's say you're going to be driving and you're going to stop before midnight, right? Now, a 46 is also a change of duty status. So, if you're going to be stopping before midnight, okay, on the Qualcomm's time, because Qualcomm runs on Central Time. So, if you're going to be stopping before midnight Central Time, then when you get ready to pull in and wherever you're going to stop, truck stop, what have you, all you got to do is a 46 and go to line 2. That's it. You don't need to do a 46 and then do another 8 and all that other shit. Okay? No need for that. So you do your 46 and you go to line 2. Now, if you're going to be driving through midnight, if you're driving from 11 to 3 in the morning, then, obviously you haven't sent your 46 yet. So the first thing you do when you stop is send your 46. That is the first macro you have to send before when you stop. So let's say you're driving to your destination and you're going to park there and you're going to deliver first thing in the morning. First thing you need to do is do your 46, right? Inspection report. Go to line 1, okay? Then do a 3 that you've arrived at your consignee or your shipper or what have you, okay? So you got to do it in that order. If you're driving through midnight, you got to do your 46, the first macro you send, okay? Now, the main way, to manage your time, the main key, until you pick up your own habits and you catch on to it and everything, and start getting it into your head. I haven't even got it in my head yet. Is always do a 49, a macro 49. It'll pull up your logs to the current point. How many hours you have left on your 11, how many hours you have left on your 14, and how many hours you have left on your 70. So that way you could always keep track of it, Always do a 49. I always do it all the time because I just always do it. That's how I manage my time. That way I know if I got fuel and I do my 49 before I pull out of the fuel, and I know, okay, I got 3 hours of driving left, I know I got to stop in less than 2, or whatever. Now here's another thing about fuel. When you pull into a fuel stop, and as soon as you stick your Werner card in to the fuel pump, the Qualcomm, it automatically puts you on line 4, okay? So if your plan is to pull into a truck stop, get fuel, and go to sleep, make sure that when you're done fueling, you do an 8 or your 46 and then go to bed, because it'll keep you, like, if you're getting fuel and you're getting lunch, make sure you do a macro 8 and go to line 1 before you go inside to get lunch, because you'll be on line 4 that whole time. You'll be eating up your clock. Okay, that's another thing you got to pay attention to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this thing and put it on my Facebook page so you guys can see it. If you guys don't know my Facebook page, my Facebook name, it's my name is Matthew, my last name is Eso. So I'm going to take a picture of this thing later and put it on my Facebook page so that way you guys can see it. And on the back here of it is all the different macros and what they mean. Okay? So if you guys have any questions or concerns, just ask me. Send me a message on Facebook. Send me a message on YouTube, whatever, and I'll get back to you. So the key, like I said, to managing your time is always do a macro 49 and find out what your hours are at that moment. That way you know, okay, I got this much time. That's what I need to do. So, that being said, this is my time management video. I know it's not that great, but at least maybe it'll help some of you guys out. Like I said, check out Trainer James's page. He's a queen. Check him out. He's really cool. And stand by for my haters video. I'm still trying to come up with some funny ideas for that. Be easy.